One of the big issues at this conference is plain packaging with graphic images for health warning, and obviously all eyes at this conference have been on the work that's been carried out in Australia, and I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by Melanie and Mike to talk about that. Well, both of you welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. Now, Melanie, I believe that you've just released the results of your evaluation. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, well, overnight we released the results of 14 papers from 5 different studies that were very much focused on the first full year of plain packaging implementation. And what we found in our research was that the specific objectives of plain packaging were largely met in that first full year of implementation. We found that plain packaging has reduced the appeal of tobacco products, it's increased the effectiveness of health warnings, and it's also corrected some of the inaccurate beliefs that smokers hold about their cigarettes. So that's a fantastic outcome. In addition, we found that in the first full year after plain packaging implementation, there was a higher rate of quit attempts among adult smokers, and obviously all of those outcomes in combination are really good positive outcomes for further down the track, where we might be looking to see what the cumulated impact might be on smoking prevalence along with other types of tobacco control policies in combination.
Were you surprised at all at how positive the results were?
We particularly focused on the specific objectives, and we thought that there should be some movement in those fairly early on, but it's terrific to see it nonetheless. Behaving in the way that it was intended. And we've also seen really good results among adolescents as well in terms of reducing brand appeal and pack appeal, so it's terrific.
So Mike, terrific results. Well, what does that matter to the rest of us here?
Look, it's very positive, and that's very exciting because it's not only good results for plain packaging, but all the terrible things the tobacco industry claimed would happen haven't happened, and the research shows that as well. What it implies is this: we've already now got Ireland and the UK with legislation following Australia. Several other countries are committed to that, and so I think what it means is that we are going to see pretty much an epidemic of plain packaging around the world. We're going to see several other countries following, and plain packaging will become widespread, and that will have tremendous implications for smoking among kids, for quitting smoking, and frankly for the credibility of the tobacco industry. They've opposed this more ferociously than anything I've seen in more than 40 years, and that tells us how important it is, and the research that Melanie and our colleagues have done just confirms that even more.
Can I just pick up finally on one of the points that you made? You're talking about young people, adolescents. Well, one of the facts that sort of startled me at this particular conference, the United States Surgeon General saying something like 3,000 young people try cigarettes in America for the first time every day. It's a startling number. It would seem to me that the results of your work here are very encouraging when it comes to combating tobacco use among young people.
Absolutely. Yes, so cigarette branding and packaging design is very alluring for young people. It's one of the factors that leads them closer to taking up smoking if they find it appealing. And so by undermining the appeal of the packs, both with plain packaging and in combination with those larger graphic health warnings, we really are, I think, having some really positive impacts on the future likelihood of children taking up smoking.
Well, both, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Good luck with the rest of the conference. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.